Alright guys, welcome to another video. Just started playing Russian Cash 100 at the moment. Played like 4 hours today. I'm like, check it out pretty quickly. Here I can check back. I'm 18th in leaderboard. So not so great, but it is what it is. Here I don't think I can get much more value from anything here. Yeah, it's fine. So going to do my best to win. Today actually winning like, you're gonna call once, pick up the flush draw, which is good. Here going to float with an intention to maybe bluff on later streets, but alright. If I'm gonna bet with an ace, I'm going to bet like this. Here I'll bet 75%, I think it's appropriate. You might raise us with worse hand, super white color. Here usually we're going to bet 1/3. Yeah, I mean he could have kings or something, or ace king. If he check back, here going to check call mode, obviously. I'm never folding here. If you check back flush, then alright, nice value bet there. Here again, just going to bet river for very small sizing, to be honest. And got jammed straight away. Didn't expect that. Here going to side call, I guess. Some 5. Snap jam. Alright, I'll let him have it. Unlucky spot straight away, but that's poker. I like how in one ad, like it's for poker after dark, I think. Doe Brunson is like, this poker folks. Here I think raising for 5 big blinds enough. I could raise for 6, but stacks will be super shallow against this player. Interesting call by another fish. And on this flop I can still bet I have 2 overcards and gut shot. If he jams, then I'm folding. Here just checking and probably folding. Yep, right. You shouldn't be much betting on those 3-5, to be honest there. I feel like he's every time betting 10 on the flop, so I'm just going to overbet. This flop I call with some backdoors on ace high. On king high it's not good for his range. Going to, I can send this, right, we can, sorry for that guys. Here on this flop I quite often have calls with ace queen, to be honest, so going to bet big with some backdoor equity. And on this turn I'm just going to overbet. No, not overbet. 22. It did work. This one might be interesting hand to check in the solver land. Not sure how good or bad the play from me was. I'm going to save it. On this flop, on the number 1. I was saving the hand before. On number 1 that I rolled, I'm going for a big bet. Not super good board. If we have aces, we might even check here, to be honest, because he has quite a lot of 9s and 7s, probably more than we have. Raising him there. Because I'm playing calling strategy on interesting raise here. This is like pretty sick card because it's given us gut shot. I'm not going to bluff this time, this guy. Right, this guy is going to be for sure and raise. He's have some interesting notes about him. So Ace 5 is going to be raised. King Queen this time. I don't know how often is it a call. This time I'm going to fold. Ace 5. I could jam here, but not going to do it. Here on this turn we pick up some equity. Here he might be bluffing sometime. So going to make a really bad call probably. And I was expecting that hand, or I don't know, some of here interesting 3.x open. On this flop I'm going to raise him. If he has ace queen, then that's just unlucky. Not going to try and bluff him. He has king, so never getting fooled by that card. Here, even though he bet big, I have same amount of 10s and 9s as he has, but on 100, I'm going to just call. King on the turn is massive, giving us nuts. And actually, yeah, against the pot size, I'm not going to raise and just hoping to board to not get paired. And it didn't get paired, so that's super unlucky. He snaps back, snap check back, and he has 7 deuce, so super big fish. Right? Some interesting notes about this player. I'm really happy that you guys enjoyed the last video. It was like 3 days ago, and in my well, it said YouTube analytics, I guess. It's like one of the best video at the moment in terms of interaction and views. So pretty happy with that. Checked unsuited, not sure if I wanna raise, probably not. Queen 9 suited on 43% frequency. Pretty against the fish, I might do this. Or am I? This time not. if I roll at least 30-20, not sure about the frequency there, to be honest. Should check it. Ace-8 offsuit, pretty easy call. Flopping 2 pair, but still he has such a big net advantage on this board. So going to check call mode. Turn not that good. On this flop I'm going to 1/3 and then give up probably. On this turn I'm going to check back. And then the greatest turn. Here I might value bet probably. You're going to call once, being a king, not this time. You're just check back with 2 pair. 8-7, king jack getting paid here. Oh, interesting check on the turn. Yeah, against this guy. He's capable of bluffing, but have to be pretty tight against UTG open. He might turn like jacks into a bluff there, but I'm blocking them. I don't know, just me spazzing around. So today I was winning like 2.5 buy-ins, lost some even in this small session, so maybe up like 2 buy-ins or so. Nothing interesting. Right, some interesting eyes. So this guy we can say is kind of a tight player. Let's see where it leads. Flop is not that great. He still has 9s, 8s that are going to. Okay, I set it 1/3. So I'm not sure. Like we need to fold here all the time in the road. 6 pot. Right, going to fold this time. That's not the best call to be made. Oh, my neck is hurting a bit from the workout I've been doing, but it is what it is. Kings. Right, not so often we should raise with 8s, but a little bit exploiting the pool by raising with these hands as well. Interesting flop actually. I might go here for a delay c-bet if I want to. So now I'm going to bet half pot for a bluff. And yeah. Two kings. Do we get action with kings? Preferably not against aces. Interesting, 2.5x open. Could be sign of a regular, because that's no action again. That's size that the regulars use. I mean not the regulars, but you can use this sizing as one type, because everyone is now playing 3x open. So I know about at least one player that is doing 2.5x open, and it's normal strategy. You are down betting. I go for it. I knew I want to bet there. So I knew about one player that is doing that, was doing that, and then you have to down bet if you are c-betting for small. like one big blind, I think. It's not like you bet 1/3, you just bet one big blind in that strategy. So going to call this time. Interesting flop. Definitely not favoring us. But our hand is disguised. I mean, disguised. Actually going to check back against two players. Not the greatest turn. This guy is betting. Interesting that both of these guys are calling. I think I can turn my hand into a bluff here and just bet 20 to get two faults. That will be the dream. Snap call by. Huh. Now this guy could solo play some big hands and then just might blast it out. And king is just nothing for me. Alright. Do I want to bluff here? So sick. So fucking sick. Queen 9, 10 9. I'll get snap called by 10 9. Fuck. How does this guy find a call there? I mean, I was right, they didn't have match, but happy that I didn't bluff there, obviously. On this flop, I'm going to 1/3, and same here. Probably he thinks this ace-5 or ace-6. Rec Panther, are you going to give us action? King 10 suited, not sure. This is a pure call. Like, alright, flopping a top pair, no backdoor equity. If he checks, I might check it back. Here 1/3. Yeah, as I told you guys, I'm going to check it back. He should find some. This is not an open. He should find some check raises. So yeah, I'm just going to play it cautiously. I might be really surprised if he decides to getting raised by, oh my god, I'd be really surprised if he finds an double check raise in the, on this deep. Here, easy jam. Should get snap called. I mean, it is omega fish. Ooh, queens. Didn't thought about that one. For this, not a call. Going to call. I asked him to run it twice. He might reject. So need to hit an ace. OMG. Alright, he has just two outs and 10. I will be focusing on king 10. So right, maybe super thin. Maybe super fucking thin there. If I face a jam, so tilting. It'll be so tilting if I face a jam there. But I have to pair. Can be scared of the forest. If you are going to forest, you can be scared of woods or something like that. In my country, we have something to say. It doesn't. It's a little bit nervous here with king 10, to be honest. So, a little bit lost my. No, he has to think about ace I call here, for sure. He has to think about ace I call. I mean, there's no way he's or under pair, one of these. If he jams, it would be so sick. Ooh, he folded ace I, or 8s or 9s. Pretty interesting. So happy that he didn't saw our cards there. Right. Here, just fold. Not sure if we are up or down in this session. Probably break even. Interesting hand there. He had to think with. I mean, if there wasn't a flush on the river, he might have called us because I bet on a flush turn and then bet on completing flush, so that might be one reasoning that maybe one reason that he thought that I have a flush, so that's why he could fall there. Against this guy, going for a check call, I think, and then give up ace 8 suited. Going to raise, not 100% sure. He has so many 5, 6, 4, 5 good card for our range. We shouldn't bet that much, but he has tens as well, so yeah, interesting. Wouldn't he go for an overbet if he has something like deuce? I feel like he would. But I mean, I would rather call with ace-3 here. And then I might have to call the river there as well if I decide to call on the turn. Have to say. Here again, you see me guys so many times check top pair today. But I'm pretty sure it's reasonable. Then I suited, what should I do? I don't know, fold. We're alive 24 minutes, nothing major happened. Sometimes these days, this poker, we are not just having omega spots all the time. Alright, interesting flop. I'm going to check raise him. And you're betting for protection. 6 is. Phew. What is check calling here? Here going to bet. Not super happy that I don't have backdoor flush. I'm going to have to bet once again. I'm going to check fold this card, and he probably just going to give up here with ace 10. This guy is super tight. I think he has us beat unless he has sixes. Don't see any other card. It's so interesting non-believer. Interesting flop. I'm just going to bet super small. Ace jack off. Going to fold this time. And this is going to be an pot size bet, if I'm not mistaken. And it works. I was studying this spot, to be honest. So yeah, happy with the outcome there that he folded. Pretty happy with my game improving in some areas at least. At the moment I'm watching the, how it's called, Canyon 7 course, so pretty excited about that one as well, and we'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to watch it all, but I'm taking my time because I just can't study more than 1 hour a day. Oh shit, didn't mean to lead, but maybe good. And my brain just don't take much more than 1 hour study a day. This really sucks because this is good floating and they would just float the flop and see what brings turn. I mean, kind of an old school play. But I missed click and he raised me, which is fine. There's gotta be a better way. Interesting flop. Not sure how often I want to bet here. King 9 suited here. Online gamer is thinking what he's going to do against my ace king suited. Pocket ace here on 23. I'm going to check still. Check call, decide the river. If he decides to. Nice. Rolled 14. Already looked. Now we want to do like a value bet. Yeah, 6. I think. Alright, we are getting hand against a fish. So let's check here. Right, going to 1/3 and see what happens. And again, this guy. I don't believe that much in this hand, so I'm just folding it. I don't know, super tough to play. Ace jack, ace queen like this. I don't think like people are exploiting enough here in this spot, so it is what it is. I might do some check raising here on this flop because I have backdoor straight, backdoor flush. I'm going to do it actually. We'll see if it works. This is definitely better for our range. So I'm going to overbet. And got snap folded. Alright guys, thank you for watching. And see you at the next one.